So here what we have is we have an interview on Outside the Beltway with John Fredericks rather, conducting the interview with Garland Favorito. And this goes a lot with the video I posted yesterday. So let's just start by having a look.
So give us a time frame. I know you have to go back, get your plan tweaked a little bit.
Yeah.
The judge has to approve that.
Yeah.
Give us your best guess for when the actual analysis could possibly start.
Yeah, best guess would be sometime in June after they have reviewed our revisions and the experts and attorneys have gotten together. I would hope to think the judge said that he doesn't want any of the plaintiffs touching the ballots if they're not elections officials. So we're going to set it up so that Fulton County officials handle all the ballots, and that will take away one of the Attorney General's false arguments that they keep making, claiming that we would be felons if we touched the ballots, and the judge would be committing a felony if he authorized it. So all of this is garbage.
So what we've got there is we seem to know we have a very vague start date to say that, you know, just a couple of days away now from June, so anywhere from the next couple of days to 4 weeks after that is when he's due to start. He seems to have forgotten that there is a provision in law that says only, it's a federal law, I can't quote it without shutting this page and breaking the whole stream, but there is a federal law that says only, you know, authorized election officials can handle ballots, and ballots have to be kept for a period of 22 months. I'm happy to put a link to that in the description to show what I'm on about. So for him to say that this is false information is itself false. There's a law that's quite a well-known law. It's 52 USC 20,000 and something. But yeah, so that bit's not true. To say this is false information is itself false. What I'm really looking for here is Garland Favorito himself a pro-Trump conspiracy theorist? I would say maybe. If you look at, I've looked at the whole interview, and he's certainly not an absolutely crazy Trump supporter. I've also seen some of the stuff he's retweeted about Arizona being the first domino because of the Arizona audit. Arizona being the first domino to fall is, well, you know, lends itself to the fact that yes, he is a bit of a conspiracy theorist, but from what I've seen, there are way worse guys out there.
And I had Burt Jones on my radio show today, and he said that if indeed this judge makes a declaratory judgment, which you said you're going to ask for, a declaratory judgment, he set the rules. And if Judge Amero from Henry County says, yep, based on what I've seen on the rules that I've set, we've got, picking a number, 20,000 ballots that are counterfeit, they're not real. Burt Jones said he's going to demand a special session from the governor immediately to start decertifying elections. Not only the 16 electoral votes for Trump, but then David Perdue, John Ossoff. He's going to ask that to be decertified. If that happens, the whole balance of power in the United States was changed off this, Garland. You can't even play this out in your mind. This is why the liberals, the fake news, and the left, their heads today are exploding because they know this truth is coming out, Garland.
Wow. And what's interesting, John, right down here, and you've already said it, but we are not getting that much pushback from the Democrats right now. They actually believe in election transparency. The pushback is coming from exactly where you already described, the Secretary of State and Attorney General, who are the establishment Republican layer and that appear to have something to hide.
Yeah, so what we've got there is it's mostly to see Garland Favorito's reaction. So that's what Frederick said yesterday. So we know all that. It's just to see, you know, what was Favorito's reaction. And he didn't say yes. That's the first thing. His reaction was wow and wow and also. So he's not saying, yes, I agree, that's true. He could push back on that and say, wait a minute, isn't that a political stunt to decertify something that wouldn't mean anything? So I'm not particularly much the wiser for watching this to know whether Favorito is a sort of pro-Trump conspiracy theorist or not. And furthermore, I've got to see if I can find this radio interview that Fredericks is talking about the senator, the GA senator who wants to decertify, because we know that's not a thing. Is it just a political stunt? Yes, probably, but hopefully I can find his exact words and see for myself.